Hi guys, and welcome to the first update for my 2023 project Pan 23 makeup items till the end of 2023. It's the first update of the year and it will be probably a little disappointing, mainly because while I've made progress, I've not actually used up any of the products and I haven't actually hit any pans yet. Bear in mind that pretty much all of the products that I've introduced into this project Pan were quite new, so they were hardly used, if used at all. So the progress will come. It's just that not within a space of 30 days. Anyways, let's start with the products that I want to get out of the way because I've hardly used them. Elizabeth Arden Sheer Body Bronzer. This is a massive bronzer, 70 grams. I've not had a chance to even use it once, mainly because it's still winter time where I live and I wear a scarf, so I don't really want to use anything on my neck or body because it goes under clothing anyways. So there's literally zero progress on this particular product. Now the next three items come from the same palette. One of them is a blush, two of them are contouring powders, and they come from this lovely palette by The Balm, Highlight and Contour. The products are these three. This is the blush and these are two contouring products. I've not touched any of them. I actually forgot I even had this palette in this project. I am concentrating on another contouring product and another blush, and that's why I've not used those yet. Then I have two eyebrow products. These are waxes, I guess, pomades. These are the two at the top. I've used one of them once only, so there's absolutely no progress on it. Again, I have other products that I'm concentrating on and trying to use that because I'm about this close, even outside of this product, so that's why I've not actually used those almost at all. Now moving on to the products that I've actually made some progress on, starting with the face products. This is Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover Camouflage Makeup for Face and Body. It's basically a foundation with a very long name. I use it pretty much almost every single day, but you need so little, and I actually have to mix it up with another Double Wear foundation because this is the wrong shade for me. It's too yellow and it's a little too dark to start with. I did mark it here. It's an estimate. I didn't mark it at the beginning of this project because this product was almost new. I literally used it maybe a couple of times in my life, and this is the oldest foundation that I have. I actually have a review of it from like 7 years ago. Yes, it's that old. It's still good. It doesn't do anything to my face. If I did have any issues after using this foundation, of course I would not be using it. The second product is probably the worst concealer I've ever used. This is by Laura Mercier High Coverage Concealer for Under Eye. Now this product was not new. I did use it quite a bit last year, but there's still a ton left, and it's a very pasty concealer, very thick, so you need just a tiny bit. I am currently using it not just around my eyes, but I actually use it as a concealer in general. I did mark it for the sake of this update, so this is the very first time I've marked it, so I am somewhere here. This is pretty much empty. I can feel a tiny bit of this pasty product on the tube inside, but overall I would say that from this point on there's more and more products, so a long way to go, let's put it this way. Powder, Makeup Forever HD High Definition Pressed Powder. I introduced it into this project Pan because I didn't know how to use this product. I'm still not entirely sure. It's meant to have blurring properties, I think, so I do use a little bit. I am someone who is not rushing to use product up, so I don't use in excess. I use as much as I need, so you can definitely tell that it has been used, but there's no pan yet. I'm perfectly fine with that. As I said, I don't want to force myself to use more of the product than I absolutely need to because I might as well just throw it away in this case. The next two products come from this face palette. This is by Urban Decay Shapeshifter palette. I do like this palette, but it's basically falling apart, as you can see. That's why I'm trying to use those items up. And the two products in this palette that are in this project Pan are the bronzer and the contour. So the contour is the one that I've been using pretty much every single day, and I've actually been using the bronzer pretty much every single day as well, but you can't possibly tell. Well, there's a little bit of a dip in the contour. When it comes to the bronzer, I literally can't tell that I've have used it at all, and I genuinely use it every single day. But right now it's still winter time. I'm not going to tan anyway, but maybe fake tan at some point. So I'm making definitely better progress with the contour than with the bronzer. The second blush in this project pan is from Maybelline, and it's a blush that I've hardly used in the past. Again, one of my oldest products. It has actually crumbled a little bit. As you can see, this is the corner, so I'm keeping it here because I threw away the brush. I used this blush twice this month, so there's literally no visible progress that you can see. And the last complexion product is from Sleek, and it is this highlighter, which I actually really like. It might be just a touch too dark for me at this point. I don't know if you can tell the difference because you need so little of this highlight. I use it every single day, but again, you use a tiny bit, so it will be a while before there is actually noticeable progress on this product. Now I have two eye products. One is for brows, one is just an eyeliner pencil. Let's start with the pencil. It is by Makeup Forever. I am trying to get rid of it because it's black, but it's not very black, so I find it quite hard to use, and it's quite hard already. I've had it for a while. I've definitely made some progress with it. I've sharpened it once in the past month, and I use it pretty much every single day. It's gonna be a while. From my experience with eyeliner pencils, they do take quite a while to get used up, so this is probably gonna be with me for many months to come. And this is the brow gel, or is it a gel really? Brow mascara. It's with fibers. It's from Maybelline. It is, I think, my oldest brow product. I've removed the stopper and it is a bit of a goopy mess, but something does come out. I was actually surprised how little I have left. There's really no way I can show it to you. I think there's gonna be another couple of months at least before this is completely used up because you need so little. The one and only nail polish that I have in this project pan, this was pretty much new. I used it only once before I introduced it into this project pan. I did mark it this time just at the top. I use it primarily on my toenails. However, looking at the progress, I think I will probably have to start using it also on my hands every now and then at least. You need quite a few coats, but it's a very watery nail polish, so the progress will be slow. I have quite a few lip products in this project pan, but I'm glad to report that I've actually made some progress with them, not always visible progress. This is by Bourjois. This is a lip crayon. The writing has already rubbed off, so I don't really know the details. However, I did use it a couple of times and I actually quite like it. It does make my teeth look quite yellow, unfortunately, but if I don't open my mouth, it looks pretty good. So a couple of times there's no actual progress I can show you. Then I have those two lip glosses by Maybelline. Lovely colors, great for an everyday use. But I can't see through the containers, so I don't know where I'm at. I've definitely used them a little, so if I could see where I'm at, I would be able to mark these two. They were almost new when I introduced them into this product pan. Then this lip gloss is the same lip gloss, just in a different shade. I am actually able to see through it, so I have been able to mark it down here, and I'm really happy with this progress because I have so many lip products that the progress will be slow, but as long as it's consistent, I'm very happy with it. Same story with my Revlon lip glosses. I have 3 of them, and you can see through, of course, this container, but I've used this only once, so I'm not changing the markings. Then with this one, I did use it a few times. I really like the color, but again, I just can't see through it. I don't know where I'm at, and I've tried every possible way to learn where I'm at right now. I'm definitely lower than this last line, but I just don't know where exactly, so I'm not going to mark it. And with this one, I was actually able to mark it just over here. I did use it a few times, but I am really glad to see some progress on it, slowly but surely. This year, I think I might actually be able to use those lip glosses up. I'm not very good with lip products, so to me, this is the biggest challenge of any project pan. It's easy for me to pan a blush or even a highlight than to pan a lip product. And this is it for this update, guys. Again, depends on how you look at it. It might be a disappointment, but to me, this is just a slow and steady progress. So I'm pretty pleased with where I'm at with my products, at least most of them. I do hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like. Please subscribe for more updates coming soon, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye, guys.